Paul will say, for our light affliction. Paul didn't go through any light affliction. Paul, Uncle Paul, what are you calling light? He says, for our light affliction, this man almost died many times. He said, I've been beaten 40 minus 1 times. This man has gone through a lot. Yet, he's saying, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment. I like that. He said it is what? But he knows that he has a time limit. Like the way the Bible says, weeping may endure for a night is limited, but joy comes. So he said, our light affliction, which is but for a moment, is working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. If you were with Jesus when he died, looking at all that he went through, all the pain, all the slaps, the spitting, the spat on him and all, the question I would have asked is this truly the end of someone who gives himself faithfully to God? That after all Jesus did, the man, he didn't really get rest. He's one place from the other, multitudes always following him, healing the sick, preaching the word, and this is how he ended. If I was there, I would have asked God questions that, Lord, is this how people who serve you faithfully end? But beloved, there was value in the pain Jesus went through. Even though in the eyes of men, he was beaten badly. Even though in the eyes of men, he was treated scornfully. The Bible says there was value in it. In the eyes of men, Jesus suffered. But in the eyes of God, there was value in it. The prophet even describes him as a man of sorrows, acquainted with grief. He says he was despised, rejected. So it means that Jesus was hated bitterly. He was rejected by men. It was because of our own sins. So it was not because of what he did. So he says he has borne our griefs and carried our sorrows. Yet we esteemed him stricken of God, smitten by God, and afflicted. Now, who would have thought that there would be value in the pain Jesus went through? He was wounded badly. He was bruised badly. He was treated badly, punished severely. Yet the Bible is telling us that there is some value here. And let's look at it. The Bible says his wounds paid for your transgressions. His bruises paid for your iniquities. It says the punishment so that you would have peace was placed on him. And the Bible says all the stripes he suffered, all those lashes, all those strokes, the Bible says for you, it counts as healing. So even though to the eyes of men, it was a painful process, there was value in it. And my prayer is, Lord, help me see the value in the process.